Good morning everyone. Welcome again. As you all know, we were discussing types of memory. In that today we will discuss notion of control processes in all these memories. As you all know, we were discussing about STM, short-term memory, what its effect, which function to monitor the flow of information through various memory stores as suggested earlier. All information which our senses receive are not registered. If that be the case, imagine the kind of pressure that our memory system will have to cope with. Only that information which is attended to enters the STM from our sensory register. In that case, selective attention, as you have already read in chapter 5, is the first control process that decide what will travel from our sensory register to STM. Sense impressions which do not receive attention fade away quickly. So STM then sets into the motion another control process that is called, first notion in this is maintenance rehearsal. Maintenance rehearsal to retain the information for as much time as required. As the name suggests, these kinds of rehearsals simply maintain information through repetition. When such repetitions discontinue, the information is lost. Another control process is also there. So here you can see mental or verbal repetition of information allows information to remain in working memory longer than the usual 30 seconds. Here sensory memory and then and information go to the working memory, and then maintenance rehearsal repetitions was there, then you will remember anything and information. Next notion is here chunking. The capacity of working memory may be increased by chunking. Chunking through it is possible to expand the capacity of STM which to otherwise S plus 7 plus 2. For example, if you are told to remember a string of digits such as 194719492004, note that the number exceeds the capacity of STM. You may create the chunks as 1947, 1949, 2004, and remember them as the year when India became independent, the year when the Indian constitution was adopted, and the year when tsunami hit the coastal region of India and Southeast Asian countries. Here you can see FBIT means you can learn all this with chunks FBIT, WA, CIA and IBM. With 4 chunks you can easily learn all this. Duration is here. Peterson measured the duration of working memory by manipulating rehearsal. When we rehearse again and again, then we can learn all the chunks. Here is again maintenance rehearsal does not add meaning to the information, is unlikely to be remembered when it is no longer being repeated. Next is here about some properties of long-term memory capacity virtually unlimited. As we have already discussed in long-term memory, up to a lifetime duration is this. Processing information is organized according to the meaning and is associatively linked. And in contrast to maintenance rehearsal in STM, elaborative rehearsal involves the process of expanding upon new info by adding to it and linking it to what one knows, thereby making it more meaningful for encoding and retrieval. From the STM, information enter the long-term memory, as I told you, and through elaborative rehearsal as against maintenance rehearsal, which are carried through silent and vocal repetition. This rehearsal attempts to connect to the retained information to the already existing information in long-term memory. For example, the task of remembering the meaning of word humanity will be easier if the meanings of concepts such as compassion, truth, benevolence are already in place. The number of associations you can create around the new information will determine its permanence. In elaborative rehearsals, one attempts to analyze the information in terms of various associations it arouses. It involves organization of the incoming information in as many ways as possible. You can expand the information in some kind of logical framework, link it to a similar memories, or else can create a mental image. So these are some notions that we have discussed today. Next time we will move further. Thank you.